Get in, nerds. We are playing Victoria 3. We have, we're mostly chill. We're mostly chill right now. Japan's been split in half by a proletarian revolt, so that's pretty normal. Um, Leverage is going down. Don't love that. Wish it were going up, but it is what it is. We got a bunch more authority. Oh, yeah, because our authority debuff expired. Well, that's fun. Standard of living is hovering around middling. And that's the end of the Baltic Socialist Revolt. And that puts our money situation as better somehow. Which I am not going to complain about, because we've got a huge debt. Although our interest is only moderate. But this kind of national debt is something I don't want to be dealing with. This is a huge national debt. Let me see. I'm spending a lot an amount on subsidies, and it's mostly railways. What are my infrastructure things looking like? I suppose I'm selling a lot of cars to my people, which are creating very high infrastructure things. Ooh, actually, I'm short on taxation capacity in some areas. I did not expect that to be the case, and I wonder why it's not showing up down here. That's quite curious. I had no idea. Alright, well, we'll need to solve that, so... how many do we get? I think we get 25 per level. 25 governing capacity per level. 30. Alright, so I need 2 levels here. 4 levels here. And 7 levels here in Valencia. And we'll just need to build those. Petite bourgeoisie petition government. Representing his constituents in the petite bourgeoisie, Fernando dos Santos has issued a formal petition to the Iberian government to pass elected bureaucrats. One last matter for the day, sir. Members of your constituency arrived this morning. They're asking rather loudly and insistently if you would meet with them about new legislation. Well, is that it? Goodness, you seem as if you've seen a ghost. I'm sure I can spare the last hours of the light for them, can't I? I believe so, sir. They weren't taking no for an answer. Interesting. I'm gonna say... do I want to tell them no? Oh, this hurts. This hurts. I need this real bad. I'm gonna tell them no. The Great Train Smash. An enterprising entertainer has arranged for 2 aging locomotives to run into each other at a local fair. The resulting collision may pose a danger to the crowd, although that hasn't stopped Nuno Evans, leader of the trade unions, from declaring that he will have a front row seat to the event. For crying out loud, why? Why do you want to see it crash so badly? Honestly, I believe that somewhere in the makeup of every normal person, myself included, there lurks the suppressed desire to smash things up. I'm just going to have everyone enjoy it. We'll see if he dies. He didn't die. That's not shocking. Might have been able to get a vassal there, but I doubt it. So, let me see. United Baltic Provinces. What's going on with you that you keep... Let me see. You're a democratic republic captured entirely by the evangelical church. You've got landed voting. Go to universal suffrage, please. What else? Mexican Empire. You're also on landed voting. We've got a lot of nationalist movements. Why don't you go to, what are the chances of going to multiculturalism? Not very good. Alright. What about our constitutional monarchy? Excellent. Why don't you go to racial segregation? Most people like that better. Just help cool down their various resistance movements. Now, Cuba, are you also... Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have you do the same. Now, Brunei, you seem like you're doing fine, actually. Sumatra, you had a little bit of an issue. Wow, you are really in the capture of the landowners. Let's... How strong are your rural folk? They're reasonably strong. If I had you go to homesteading, would that break the country in half? Oh my goodness, there's reasonable support. Do it. Do it. Philippines, you're already on homesteading. Philippines, you're very stable, though. That's right, Netherlands has been subjugated by the North German Federation. And are we... Yes! Alright. Lord actions, decrease autonomy. Yes. Reduce subject payments. Yes. And that's made our cash flow much better. Oh my goodness. Look at how much that's bringing in. Honor Empire, 40k. Less 13k due to me reducing the amount, but still. Oh, that's wonderful. Plus, we're doing a lot better now that we have the necessary taxation capacity for my... Who are you trying to turn into a protectorate? Bhutan? Unbelievable. Oh, right. I was going to pass the rest of the Sunda Isles over to Bali. And I think it's time to do that. Your state is united. Alright, so let's take a quick look at how that makes them feel in terms of liberty desire. It's still quite high. They're not that dependent on us economically. They've got a little bit of infrastructure. They've got a lot of starving population. Let's go ahead and increase... Is that number going down? Maybe. Let's wait a week and see. I thought it was going down. It's currently 59.6k. It's going up. Gosh darn it. They're a little low on taxation capacity. I thought I built up a good number of government admins there, but apparently not. Maybe they reduced them. Or maybe I just wasn't paying close attention. In any case, not my business. They've got universities, though, so that's good. Coffee plantations are extremely productive here. We'll build a couple of rice farms, and we'll build some coffee plantations. And hopefully that'll do well for their economy. And also entangle their economy in ours, which will increase things. An anarchist revolt in Lubeck. That's pretty cool. And there's the battleship. Beautiful. So... let me see. Do I want to go forward in military? If I do, what do? I do flamethrowers, maybe? Ugh, I don't want to do chemical warfare. It's pretty brutal. Military aviation, maybe. On the other hand, if I go forward in production... I do have a bunch of things to finish out. Let's do mechanized farming. Anything good in society? I've got multilateral alliances already. Elevators would be nice. And then we'll circle back to military and start doing tier 5s. Stormtroopers, flamethrowers, concrete fortifications. Although, if we do concrete fortifications first, that gets us directly to armored warfare. So we could do that. Oh no, we need military aviation first as well. So, yeah. In that case, I changed my mind. Other bonuses first, then mobile warfare, then we'll circle back to chemical weapons. So, what else? Ottoman Empire has taken on the lovely gold of our overseas power block. Leverage on Japan keeps saying it's going to go down, but it keeps going up. And we're actually doing pretty well financially while building. Although we're not building to our entire capacity. So that's probably part of why. I'm going to build up some more industry in Japan. Let's see. Anything outstanding running in Chubu? Oh, vineyards. Running well in Chubu. That's good. We'll build those until they're not profitable anymore. So let's see. That's plenty. We'll just quickly throw the things that are the fastest to build at the top of the queue. And all will be well. I'm liking this number. I'm liking this number, although it is temporary, this number, because, once again, we are getting a bunch of cash from North German Federation that we won't be getting forever. So I can't be building all willy-nilly like this. Still, I'm feeling pretty confident. This number is making me feel really happy. Standard of living is rock solid. And I'm feeling just tickled about that. Do I have any rivals? Do I just have this pile of influence from kind of nothing? What's giving me all this influence? Influential trade centers. That's what it is. That's why I've got so much influence. That's rad. Feeling pretty rock solid about that. That's right. I'm rivaling Italy. But I don't really need to be. Nah, having a lot of influence is good. In fact, I've got enough influence that I could do a little bit more aggression globally, if that were useful. Ooh, Central American mass immigration. Wonderful. What are my chances of being able to go after Java? Oh, Java only has an alliance with Bali. Oh, but they've got a defensive pact with France. Well, what does the French armed forces look like right now? Because here's the thing. I've got squad infantry, and they do not. Size of French armed forces, not that big. I might be able to take France for all they're worth right now. And I think that might actually be the play. Because I want to unite the Sunda Isles under Bali. Obviously, Bali is going to fight me about it, but that's silly. Why would they do that? I could add a reduce their autonomy CB. And I think that's actually the right play. Yeah, alright. It's all coming together. Oh, yeah. So, Java. Conquer the Sunda Isles. Enemy side is Java. French Republic is likely to side with them. Bali is likely to side with them. No one's likely to side with me, but that's just fine. I don't think I need anyone else's help. I'll just fight a large war against a fellow European power. It'll be great. It'll be the best. I'm not in national debt. You're in national debt. All right, so get everyone together. I'm just gonna raise all my conscripts. Ooh, is that the right call? Ooh. Is this smart? Is this smart? I'm not sure. I may have overplayed my hand. I haven't upgraded my fleets yet. And I should have upgraded my fleets before doing this. Maybe I can upgrade my fleets real fast. I'm definitely going to raise conscripts of the Royal Guard. And just get myself a few extra armies that are reasonable. I think the Iberian Expeditionary Force I'm going to stick with where they are. Because Okay, no, I do have a front over there. Alright, so I do need to raise conscripts in the Iberian Expeditionary Force. Alright, so you're going to go over there. And I'm going to send one more army, the territorial army, to to Indonesia to grab that. Now, are there any additional war goals that I want? I have a country I could sway? Who? Orissa. Interesting. With minus 111. With minus 111. Wow, that was smart. Oh, I'm so smart. Any other war goals I should do? Make Protectorate Java way out of my reach. Conquer State East Java. It's a little bit more infamy than I want. The Molucca Isles are here. I could pass those to Bali as well. That's sensible. I can't conquer the territory for Bali, however. And I'm going to reduce their infamy, so I'm going to hold on to this right now. France is going to join in, and we'll put the Royal Guard over there on their front. I think, actually, I do want to upgrade my fleets. So, battleships, I need 37. So we'll do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And I'm going to throw those at the top of the queue. And then Second Iberian Fleet battleships, I'm going to need 10. And we'll throw them below all of the other industry that I've been working on. So it'll be all naval bases all the time for the next few weeks. Alright. Royal Guard is increasing in... They lost a bunch of organization. Oh, cripes. Please handle your composition, Royal Guard. Jeepers. I don't know why you can't... I don't know why you can't hire the infantry before you hire the... French Republic sides with Java. That's what we thought they would do. You fell into my trap card of fighting me in a war. Haha! You dingus! Alright. What does that mean? So, Orissa, what do you want? You want a transfer of a subject. You want the transfer of Dynam in exchange for help in this war. I may take you up on that. War goal. What if I stole war reparations from France? I think that's reasonable. I think I can win on this front. I say nervously. Yeah, I can do that. The longer it takes for the war to get started, the better for me, because I can accelerate my my increase in armaments. So as we get these naval bases built, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the number of ironclads, and all of that employment is going to flow into battleships. If I'm smart about it, which I might be. I think I'm being smart about it, friends. Ooh, nitrogen fixation. Excellent. Alright, New Neighbors, New Grudges event. Where is this located? This is in Eastern Andalusia, from Central American people. Foster harmony. Can't be paying attention to that right now. I've got a war to get on. Alright, still building up these. Right? Oh, Orissa declared neutrality. Well, that's a shame. We're actually almost done with the escalation here. Alright, so all these other bases are built, so I'm going to drop off the number of ironclads completely, and that means all of these are going to be battleships. Oh my goodness! I never replaced this. I never replaced the monitors with scout cruisers. Urgh! Well, that's not ideal. All right. Well, so we'll need more naval upgrades to do. Please tell me I built my second Iberian fleet with scout cruisers. I did. All right. Beautiful. Monitors. I need a bunch. How many do I actually need? 45. I need 45. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And we're going to build those at the end of all the other naval bases. I'm so good at video games. How's the front looking over here? Front over here is looking just fine. Enemy's got a lot of units here, but I've got a lot of units as well, so I'm not worried. We're in the escalation now, so the game is going where it's going. Sorry, French. The French have become antagonistic, but it's just because of the war. They're just mad because of the war. Feminist revolt in Bremen. Unfortunately, I've got to send the Interior Defense Force to deal with that. Feminist? Bremen? No one believes this. Alright. Now, second Iberian fleet. We'll drop the ironclads 2 arms. And that gets us the Battleship Warfare event. Giants of the Sea. Pascual de Sousa Coutinho's use of battleships during the ongoing war has demonstrated that these massive constructions may still serve a purpose in modern warfare. The young girl looked wide-eyed at the ship floating in the harbor. It looks like it took all the world's steel to build. How many such boats are there? Of this immensity, only one, the Admiral replied, but you can be sure that as soon as our enemies find out about it, there will be 2, miss. Their presence will be a compelling argument, extra influence. By their might who will rule the seas, extra prestige from Navy power projection. Or we'll put this tactical experience to good use, extra progress from modern battle fleet tactics. I'm not really worried about research at this stage of the game, so by their might will rule the seas. Extra prestige is nice. We are doing a lot better. Organization is higher. So yeah. Egypt sides with Persia about... Oh my goodness. Britain's just stealing a bunch of territory in the Middle East. And me and the French can't stop it because we're fighting between ourselves. Ludicrous. How could this have happened? How is the force comparison over here? The force comparison over here is good. I may still want to wait. Oh boy, there's a lot going on here. Let's see. I may want to put the Royal Guard on defense for now. Well, all of our armies, really. Coastal Defense Force is also kind of borked in organization. And this manpower number I'm not loving. Please tell me I got my mobilization options. I don't have... My mobilization options aren't borked. Could be using cars. But I'm not going to be. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep my armies on defense for the time being while our manpower increases. Adamant defense. And then these armies, I think I'm okay with them advancing. Let's just keep an eye on how they're doing. This battle's for sure going to be a win, and that should improve the force comparison here, and indeed it is. Persia backs down. Interesting. Caribbean mass immigration. Cool. Beautiful. So that's given us a little bit of occupation in West Java. Yeah, about a quarter. Industrial barriers. Factories in Iberian Kanto have been reported to be placing Japanese people into roles with incredibly poor conditions, owing to their status as second-class citizens in Iberia. I know. Us businessmen have a reputation for only caring about the bottom line. That may be true for some, but the way I see it, any venture must be built on a strong foundation of values. The Japanese don't understand those values. How could they? They're our values. I'm going to say this... this doesn't actually help improve the status of Japanese people. Oh, no, but this one reduces it. So I'm going to say this unequal treatment cannot stand. That's going to piss off my petite bourgeoisie, and that in turn is going to increase my interest rates. Yeah, it about tripled my interest rates effectively. But that's okay. That's okay. Worst things have happened. How's this one looking? We are pressing forward there. And how are things going on this front? Our force comparison, the force comparison is improving here. So, I think maybe when we hit 25, I'll get to going forward. Yeah, because we're conscripting faster than the French are. And then once we bring back this other army. Perfect. And those units are going to the front. That's very good. So we'll just wait until they arrive, and then that'll be rock solid. Force comparison here is getting better and better, which I'm also pretty pleased with. Down in Indonesia. Alright, we're at 23, and once again, we finished building our naval bases, so I'm going to scrap the monitors, let those bases hire into the cruisers. Obviously that goofs up this thing. Let's send our other navy to here to shoot at the French navy. Alright, that's made our force comparison a lot better. Let's swap over to offensive methods. And we'll get moving, pressing forward into France. And that'll be good. Iberian Royal Armada. We've got the scout cruisers now. We're in the process of hiring. Organization's a little rough. I'm going to keep them in port for the time being. Yep, there's the Japanese national movement. Being very dramatic with their loud, fiery revolution noises, but otherwise things should be fine. No, we're losing this battle, but we're winning this one. Hopefully we can take some occupation in Languedoc and keep it. Occupation in Java is continuing, so that's very good. Let's see. Where's the construction queue? Okay, construction queue is almost done. So that should improve our finances by a bit once that's finished. It's going to be quite a few weeks, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Interest rates are not ideal, but it is what it is. We're doing what we can do. We got some occupation in Languedoc, but not much. Ooh, very large battle happening here. And this one's in Languedoc as well. This battle we are losing over here in Aquitaine, but I'm not too concerned about that. I'm going to designate Ile-de-France as my strategic objective. It looks like Bali didn't side against us, so we were not able to reduce their autonomy, but that's all right. Oh, there's a little front in I should have stolen Guyana. Oh, that's okay. An opportunity to provide military assistance to Nicaragua. You know what? We'd be happy to pursue this. That's fine. But not while we're in a war. The Valencia Advocate, an explicitly partisan newspaper founded by members of the Japanese national movement in Valencia, has published its first issue. Between advertisements and political cartoons, it hosts a ruthless critique of government policy. There was a certain brilliance to it. By printing it on the cheapest paper, by skimping on ink, by flooding it with advertisements and large text, one could produce a profitable paper for only a penny per copy, whilst its competitors sold for 5 to 10 times that amount. By making that paper relentlessly and shamelessly endorse a certain viewpoint, one could have every working person in the city aware of it by evening. If one's competitors refused to stoop that low, they would become responsible for their own suffocation. I don't want to make the movement more active, because the movement's already predicted activism 100%. So, deny them a printing license. We weaken the movement, maybe that'll stop the revolution. Our force comparison here is getting a lot better. Although the French are moving more units in. We're doing a lot of damage to them. Although again, we're losing this fight pretty hard. But we're winning this fight real good. The Sacred Union. With war consuming the nation, we can and must try to bury our differences. A call to defend our nation may do much to calm down the unrest at home, though we'll have to offer something to our opponents to get them to fully buy in. In our great struggle, the nation calls upon all her sons to step forth and defend their families, and calls for all party leaders to come forward and pledge that we shall strive on together until the day of victory. This sacred union will not falter, will not break, in the face of hardship and hostility. In war we shall find peace, stronger opposition groups, but happier, but there's no reason to embolden our opponents with empty promises. Increase civil war progress. I'm going to increase the strength of the opposition groups, because a lot of those are in a party that I actually would be fine with running the country. 63% occupation in Languedoc from that huge battle. I'm feeling very pleased. Obviously, Java is retaining war support protection until we're actually holding the Sunda Isles. Our subjects, the Ottoman Empire, are naval invading them, though. And if they can get there, then that'll be just delightful. And I'll be very pleased if that outcome can assure us victory. Alright, we've taken Languedoc. This force comparison is looking phenomenal, actually. We're winning in Aquitaine, and we're fighting a battle in Auvergne-Limousin, which is going really, really well. So hopefully, this means our battle against the French will be good to go. Greece is fighting Egypt over something. They want Adana. I'm not exactly clear on why, but it is what it is. And this should cost France her war support protection. Yes? Yes, it does. Alright, so that means that it should only be a few more weeks before France is out of the war. If I queue in... Okay. And they do not have war support protection in Java. Oh, excellent. The mob approaches. Belligerent crowds have been getting increasingly provocative when confronted by troops in Iberian Kanto. Hardliners in the government are demanding tougher responses, while doves are calling for troops to stand down as the first hope in de-escalation. Once again, I'm always going to do this second one. The chance of getting loyalists is always worth it. And, like always, it doesn't work. What a hero I am. So, Java is now below 0 in war support. Let's take a quick look at how things are going. Alright, France doesn't want to surrender yet. And they don't want to give up war reparations. So, I'm just going to let things go from here. Because as long as I'm continuing to press forward, things will be good. This force comparison, however, has gotten worse. So I may want to put a halt to the advance in France, but I don't think I do. Well, I'm losing this battle, but that's okay. Because again, France's war support is going down pretty fast. And it'll be only another 12 or 13 weeks before they hit 0. And now that I've got part of France occupied, I can get them below 0. And if I can keep doing that, then we'll all be good. I really need to fix up my mobilization methods. Hey, mechanized farming. Wonderful. I need to look into that once the war is complete. Okay, getting there, getting there. France still would not accept either me pressing either war goal because we'll see. The procession of provocations. Dissidents in Iberian Kanto have announced plans for a major march around government offices in the near future. While they profess peaceful intentions and claim everyone will be unarmed, the march itself will obviously serve as a rallying point for those unhappy with the government. I'm going to go with the second one. Well, that didn't work. I think that event is kind of net bad either way you swing it, so I'm not really too, Alright, so there's the Sunda Isles, and now... Alright. And now France will not accept war reparations until they've been fully pressed, until that war goal's been fully pressed, so we'll fully press that war goal. All I need is to get them down below 0 war support, which should only take another couple of weeks. And in any case, our armies are on their way back. They're not taking the Suez Canal, they're going through the Ottoman Empire. Which, I guess makes sense. Did no one build the Suez Canal? Nobody built the Suez Canal. Britain. Britain, get it together. Britain, you had one job, and it was to build a canal. Alright, beautiful. Alright, let's see how war reparations looks now. They will accept it. I will propose the peace deal. Money. Beautiful. Alright. So now we pass the rest of the Sunda Isles. we're committed in a diplomatic play. Oh my goodness. Alright. I didn't realize. Alright, so first question is anyone likely to stand in here? Okay, Austria is likely to stand in here. Alright, so this is potentially going to be a real war. So, at this time... Can I get control of this? No, I can't. So I can't steal territory. Alright, well, this war we're actually going to have to handle next episode, because we're out of time for this episode. I've had fun. I hope you all have had fun, and I will see you on the other side.